What's going on? It's your girl, Tatiana Vixen, and if you know me, you nasty. Back in Atlanta, Georgia at the AI Studios, formerly known as the Escape Key Studios. I am so excited about today's guest. You already know when I'm here, we're about to have some fun. And today is no different. You've seen him on Playboy's New Orleans. You've also seen him on the viral and super popular last season of Deja Vu. That's right, I have one of my faves, Mr. Almond Roberts. I cannot wait to show y'all what he got to say, and he's about to take us on a roller coaster ride, so y'all just get ready. Let's go.
Almond, y'all already know, Deja Vu season fucking 3. I'm here. I was on Playboys, and I'm just another TV boy at this point. So, hey, turn up.
All right. Who do we have here, Mr. But they know who you are, but reintroduce yourself.
It's Almond. I'm drunk.
As fuck. But that's all right, because we about to hit him with some shit. That only means he's gonna be honest.
I'm always honest.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest regardless. Right. Yeah.
I'm gonna get straight into it because I have so much to ask you, and I'm ready to pick your brain.
Oh man.
Let's get into it. We're gonna talk, we're gonna play some games.
Okay.
It's about to go down. So first and foremost, who is Almond and what planet does he come from?
Almond, I don't know who Almond is, honestly. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a Sagittarius.
Ooh.
I'm from Chicago.
Really?
The west side of Chicago. I didn't travel so much though. I didn't live in Miami. I didn't live in Boston. I didn't live in Atlanta. I didn't live in Charlotte, North Carolina. I went to high school out there. So
you've been all over. You've been on tour.
I've been out, yeah, and I used to do that. I used to go on tour too. So
I don't know why I thought you was from Atlanta. Are you from Chicago?
No, I'm from Chicago.
The Midwest.
The Midwest.
I went to school in the Midwest.
For real?
Where? State University.
But like, what city, what state?
That's in Ohio. Well, before it's Ohio.
Okay.
But I know my best friend is from Chicago. West side of Chicago.
She from where? The west side?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cute.
You're the newest Playboy that crossed over to another show.
Mainstream. To mainstream, not STV.
Period, because Deja Vu's definitely giving mainstream. But how does that feel, making that cross between Playboy's New Orleans to Deja Vu? Because now we got the chance to really see who you were.
Honestly, I knew it was gonna happen.
Really?
Yeah, I have so much faith and I pray so much, and I am like a huge believer in God. So it's like I already knew, like he had already told me everything before it happened. So I had a lot of faith, and I knew. Like
you heard it was auditions for Deja Vu, or they called you like, no, we want Almond on Deja Vu?
They called me. It wasn't no auditions. It wasn't no auditions.
I know Diamond was called. I know she didn't have to audition.
Yeah.
I know Matt, Gucci. I know there's people.
Yeah,
but you was not on.
It was so random, right?
I don't think it was random. I feel like it fit. I feel like Almond being on Deja Vu, it gave Deja Vu.
We didn't even get a chance to know me that was a gamble.
You're right.
It was such a gamble, but it fit perfectly. I'm
gonna be honest with you, Almond. You feel, because it's you, that it was a gamble, but it wasn't giving gamble. No, your little, 15 seconds you had on Playboys, just those 15 seconds, it was giving star. You didn't need to be on the whole season to know we need him on another show. That nigga is
I told them bum bitches that. I told them, in a Playboys group, I got into it with some dudes, and I told them, I was literally only there for 48 hours, but I bet I get more than you bitches out of this. And look, God is good. I knew it was coming though. I knew it was.
Why do you think people take to you? I know that's an odd question to ask the actual person.
Yeah, but now that I can read comments and people post me on blogs and strangers post me, you kind of see why people text you because it's all in the comments.
Absolutely.
And I think most of the comments say I'm funny. I say what people are thinking. So I think people just like a funny person who.
I feel like you don't take the time to think about what you're gonna say, you just say it.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we don't know what's gonna come out his mouth.
I'm thinking though tonight, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to think.
But people love that. We love an unfiltered person, good or bad. What was middle school / high school Almond like? Like, were you always like this, or like what? Like, when did you come into yourself?
I was literally worse. Like, I got my first tattoo when I was 12. I was.
Almond, which tattoo?
It's on my arm right here. I was always like openly gay. I went out to my first gay club when I was like 15 with a fake ID. Like, so I was on Belmont Street. That's like a street in Chicago. Like, I was there when I wasn't supposed to be there. At the
You was in Boys Town.
Boys Town. I was extremely grown at a young age. So I was always like ahead of my time, very popular, very...
It is. The parents of Almond, what? You had them going through it.
I didn't. My father got murdered when I was 9, so he wasn't there. And my mother, she wasn't wild, but she let me be wild. Like, she didn't give a fuck. Like, anything I wanted to do, I did. Like,
that's a Chicago mom for you,
yeah,
though.
she was a Chicago mom, but still had like, she still cared about like my grades and like my well-being and me taking care of myself, but she didn't give a fuck.
But as far as you being gay, and she was...
Yeah, usually Chicago mamas are like really like, they don't want their sons to be gay, you know? Yeah, they're really like, ain't no bitches around, we not doing that, like, put some men in your chat, you know,
put some bass in your voice.
Yeah, like they didn't really play that growing up. But my mother didn't give a fuck. So
was she like a young mom, or old, like what was it?
Well, she had me at 19. So
she was a young mom.
20. She had me at 20. So I think during that time that was a reasonable age, because bitches was having kids like at 15, 16, you know. So that was kind of grown back in that time. That was kind of like grown. Nowadays, it would be like, damn, bitch, you a baby. But back then, it was like, you grown.
I love that though, because I feel like kids growing up who are LGBT, like identified, need a support system.
Yeah,
you had it.
I had it.
When I ask people about you in other interviews, from to Isaiah, they always say, oh, he's a vibe. He's a vibe. Or like Ruby, Nelly, all of them, they was like, he's a vibe. I don't even know what they mean by that.
I don't either. I think I've always been a class clown. I always been like the person that if I didn't come and if I was at school every day and I didn't come because I was sick or suspended, you would feel the energy like, Almond is not here today. So
okay.
I always been like, just that person that bring in good energy.
Because this popped up on my timeline, so we're gonna shift gears a little bit. I wanted to see this. I've been dying to ask you this for the longest. What was going on with you and Anthony? Why did you fight that boy in the middle of an Atlanta street? What happened? What's going on?
Oh my God. So it all started, me and Jay Galore, we used to be friends. Like, I'm gonna be honest. Jay calls me and she's always calling with drama, and it can be draining. I'm all here for the drama, but every single day, all day, I'm a businessman. I like to create. I have other things I do besides reality TV, and now that's TV. So talking to her every day and making her an everyday friend, and she's talking about work every single day, was draining. So I stopped talking to her for like 3 days. Like literally 3 days. I just didn't answer my phone.
You unplugged.
Unplugged. And this bitch calls a mutual friend of ours and like say like, oh, Almond said this and that about you. And right, nasty, real nasty. And
what is going on?
And I did say it. I was wrong. I was completely wrong. I was gossiping with a friend of mine who gossiped with me, and she tell me other people's secrets and business. You know, that's what friends do. We sit and gossip about other people.
So I'm guessing Jay told Anthony something that you said.
No, it didn't have nothing to do with Anthony.
So how y'all got to fight?
So this how, we at a club, me and Jay is beefing. I see them at a club and Ant walks up to me and say, if anybody touch Jay or do something to Jay, they gotta deal with me. And it's like, bitch, you know me and her in tour with each other. And you supposed to be like neutral because you my friend, you her friend, but you just basically told me you picked a side. And
this is true. That's what I would think.
yeah, you just told me you picked a side. And you know, if you know me as a person, I would never put my hands on a woman. Like, it never gave like beat this bitch ass, you know, even though she did some wild shit, and it just never, I just never would do that. I'm looking at this whole like, I would never hit Jay. Like, what is you telling me right now? So you telling me you inserting yourself into some shit that really don't have nothing to do with you. Okay, like that's fine. So we went to the premiere of Deja Vu. We went to the premiere of Deja Vu. And when the intro came on, I screamed DTB because her part had came on. And Ant had made a little slick comment and was like, she's not here, why you saying her name? I know that he said that, but I read in between the lines. It's like, bitch, you're trying to antagonize me and you're playing with me right now. And you're sitting with Jay right now, you know? So I'm like, okay, you hoes playing. Once I got up to go get my drink refilled, I'm sitting behind them, they're sitting in front of me.
Oh God.
I get up, they think I'm like coming to attack them. I'm like, bitch, it's me. I don't even fight, let alone attack people from behind inside a fucking movie theater. Like, y'all are reaching. So I'm looking at them like, y'all hoes scary. Calm down, pipe it down. And we kind of go back and forth. And once I get back, security don't let me in. I mean, they don't let me sit. Yeah, they don't let me sit up there. They let me sit in the front. So I'm like, that's fucked up because my friends are there, my security, my photographer, like my team is up there and y'all making me sit up here in the front because of these scary bitches.
I guess they kind of wanted to alleviate what could happen.
Yeah, but they're not on the TV show, so you should just send them home. Like, Jay is there as a crash out. She came at the end of the fucking season and she got beat up they brought her there to fight Diamond. They brought Jay there to be the crash out dummy. She was my friend at the time, so I'm like, let her stay. Like, let her, the whole house fucking hates her. That's great TV. I was fighting for her to stay because she's my friend. I was bored, so.
The fight was outside, so I'm guessing the premiere
No, it
ended.
started in the inside.
Right.
I popped him on the inside.
You hit him?
Jay threw a drink on me.
On the inside?
On the inside.
Gotcha.
And I'm not able to whoop her ass. So he's standing right there, and you was the bitch who was co-signing being her cheerleader earlier, so it just made sense to like pop him.
Who broke it up?
The security guards, and they treated me like shit. So that made me even more mad because I'm like, this is my premiere. It's not even these bitches' premiere. And y'all kicking me out, treating me like shit, and she just threw a drink on me. I didn't throw a drink on her. Well, I threw a drink on her after she threw a drink on me, but
Gotcha.
I didn't start the drink throwing.
That fight was recorded like on cell phones and stuff like that. Who would you say won? I didn't really get to see. I don't know.
Oh, well, I'll show you. I'll show you after.
Yeah, you can show.
It was a fair and square fight. I think I would have won if my shirt wasn't loose and like, he had a belt in his hand. So when we first started fighting, he was hitting me with a fake BB Simmons belt like the whole time. So it kind of like, that's why I took the phone from Becca because it's like, bitch, you hit me in my face with a belt, like showtime, you know? So
no shade.
That's why I took the phone and started whacking him in his head. But
okay.
Yeah. He's a bum ass bitch. We apologize to each other.
So you're cool or? You just called him a bum ass bitch.
He's definitely a bum ass bitch. Like, we apologize to each other. Like, we have to work with each other. We're family. We're brothers at the end of the day, and brothers are gonna fight.
Right.
But like right now in my book, you just hit me in my face with a belt. So you're a bum ass bitch in my book right now. Maybe next year, it would be different, you know, maybe 2 years from now. You know, people grow, they get older.
Not 2 years from now, you might as well call it quits after that.
What the future holds, but okay. I'm saying right now, as an individual, I'm gonna always be an adult and I'm winning right now. So I'm on different TV shows. I'm getting interviewed by the littest bitch, right? Like, I'm winning. Why would I be sitting right here like, oh, I wanna fight Ant? Like, that's the least of my worries. You know, I have a lot of...
Speaking of making up, you and Kai made up at the reunion.
Yeah.
Is that still love there, or?
I absolutely love Kai. Like,
I love that for you.
I love that even though we fought, I was still a fan of his. Like, I was like,
and he was still a fan of you, even when he came, when I interviewed him and he talked about the fight, and this is before y'all reunion, he still said, yeah, but he's cool, he's fine. Like, he still was showing genuine love to you, even though y'all had not yet made up.
Yeah.
So I love that.
That's what's up, yeah. It's like a genuine love for him. Like, it's like, even though we was in a fucked up situation, sometimes people energy, it's like, if you don't like them, you just a hater.
Yeah.
And I just feel like with Kai, if you don't like him, you just a hater. Like, he just have this type of grace to him that just make you like, oh, I kind of love, you know, so I fuck with him, he's funny.
We didn't even get a chance to even hear this on Playboys or even at the reunion. What's going through your mind when your nose broke though, with him? What is going through your mind? Like, I would've went crazy.
I was more anxious at that time for like losing an opportunity. And I know that sounds crazy because I spent so much money on my nose.
Yeah.
I love my nose. But even if I didn't pop it back in place then, I knew my shit was gonna get fixed regardless. Like,
that's what I was gonna, cause like, I don't have a nose job, but I get fillers.
yeah.
And I know like touching the tip of my nose or the bridge, it hurts. And that's just fillers. You had a rhinoplasty.
Yeah.
That's gotta be pain.
It was, but like, everything is pain. Like, if your fucking mother dies, that's pain.
Yeah.
If you don't get the job that you want, it's pain. If you get a nose job, it's pain. The only difference is, it's beauty out of that pain.
You popped it back into place, which I watched that one time and never watched it again. I thought, I'm now watching this nigga pop his nose back into place. But my question to you is, have you since then had to have a follow-up procedure since that's happened, or you just popped it into place and ain't seen a doctor since?
No, I popped it back into place and I hit up my doctor, but he's in Turkey. So I didn't go to Turkey, but I did take a lot of procedures like and stuff that I had to do at home to make sure my shit was in line.
Okay, it looks fabulous, by the way. You can't tell. You can't tell. Have you had anything else done besides your nose?
Yeah.
What? If you don't mind, indulge it.
I don't know if I mind or not.
Oh, you don't have to say it.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, something.
I done had a lot of stuff done.
Okay.
Yeah.
What number we looking at?
Like how many surgeries?
Yeah.
No, I won't say that. Then people will probably
start counting and take your pictures and be like, okay, this looks like he got this done.
Yeah, but I started doing surgery at a really young age.
Really?
Yeah, I'm really pro surgery, and I'm pro like be the best you can be.
Absolutely, it's your body. You get one. It's a piece of art.
Yeah, so work out, eat right, get surgery.
You was in the gym the other day.
Yeah, that's how I whipped Aunt ass. That's why I was like running back on him because I've been in the gym. So my stamina was just like pumping. Like I was excited to whoop his ass. And,
oh my God.
Yeah.
So we're gonna switch into why you're really here. I was gonna say how'd you get on Deja Vu, but you pretty much said you got a call.
Yeah, but no. I haven't told y'all this. After filming Playboys, I went into the office to do something random. And
don't say anything about a casting couch.
No.
Okay.
I like
casting
okay,
couch.
To clear the record, y'all, I have not had with any production, any cast members, anybody that is associated with Nttv.
But I hear that a lot.
Well,
with several people, like,
are there people fucking?
No, not you. I hear that it happens at Nttv.
Oh, of course.
Who?
I would never ever in my life just speak on someone else's situation. Like, that's between them and that's their story.
If it works, it works.
But down, I'm just playing. I don't know. It doesn't.
Okay, you walk into the office and what happens?
I walk into the office and everybody is like going ape shit for like my nose being broke and stuff like that. And one of the producers pulled me to the side and like, they were like, you'll be perfect for Deja Vu. And I was like, you're just blowing blowing smoke up my ass right now. Like, you're just talking to me because I'm in this office right now. But I think they were like on to something, so. in that moment that they already had their mind made up to put me on Deja Vu, but I did hear that from a producer as soon as I came to the office fresh off the play.
I believe it. Like I said, I didn't need you to be on a full season of Playboys. I knew from your one episode, I was like, oh.
Yeah, I wouldn't survive.
He's a star. He's a star.
Yeah.
In the Deja Vu house, we want to turn it up a little bit. Who do you despise? I could not stand.
Oh, shit.
Probably still can't stand. Who knows?
Like, couldn't stand in the house of filming or couldn't stand right now at this point, at this moment?
You could do both.
Okay.
So first, in the house.
Honestly, it's so weird, but I was like the character or the person who got along with everybody. Like,
So
I
what
was
happened
like
with you
the
and Sheik?
peacemaker.
Because that's how we hear.
Okay.
What the fuck went down with you and Sheik?
So I was drunk as fuck, so we gonna
Just
have
like
to.
you and Kai. Drinking get you in trouble.
I was drunk with Kai too. I was. I was drunk, so I can't personally say exactly what happened. I'm gonna have to watch it just like you. But all I can say is me and him was never into it with each other. And like me, him, and Trey made this like gay pact, and we were like, we're the gays. We're gonna like fight the straight niggas if it comes down to that. So I never in a million years thought that would have been our situation, you know. So
Would you say he won, you won? In the previews, he hit you.
it looked like he won.
Right, who won?
I definitely beat the shit out of him. I'm just playing. He beat the shit out of me.
When I gotta say this, I love when y'all admit y'all got beat up. Like when Mac was like, that nigga beat the motherfucker. I love when y'all admit that y'all got beat up. I love that shit.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of me. I was so drunk and I wasn't expecting him to even put his paws, like I wasn't expecting it.
You could tell, like,
so
he was like, back up.
I'm
like, damn.
done. Like, you know, so he like, I thought he was just playing. I don't know what the fuck. I just remember waking up, I was on the ground. I was on the ground, my face was so fucked up. So he like, I can't wait to watch it. I can't wait to watch it. I don't know, like, I'm torn in between the two because a lot of people said that I started it that night. They was like, Almond, you started it.
It gives you start. You start.
But I don't feel like I started it.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like he was on some TV time shit. Like, you know, like I am a fan favorite. Well, I think I'm a fan favorite.
No, you are.
Yeah.
Are y'all cool today?
We're cordial. We have the same barber. And he always pops up on me while I'm getting my hair cut.
He lives in Atlanta.
Yeah. Yeah, so we have the same barber. I see him often. It's no animosity now, but you know when the TV show airs and people get to see
feelings start to like, this nigga really tried me.
Yeah.
I might have to circle the block real quick.
that part. But we don't know.
I don't know. Anyone else in the house you can't stand? But well, you said there wasn't any.
No, it wasn't. But you know, Don irritated the fuck out of me.
Dawn or Don?
The one with the hair.
Dawn.
Okay. So
Why? Don is he's an interesting character. And look like he probably will put it down. And he knows that. He's very opinionated and we would clash. Even when he said on episode 3 when Gucci came and he was like, yeah, he said hi to all them bald-headed bitches. I'm like, why are you calling him that?
I think he was just trying to like, he was so boring on the actual show that I think in his confessionals, he
had to turn it up.
Amp it up a little bit. And he thought that would be his way of like amping it up. And I don't think it worked in his favor.
Who knows?
You shouldn't be talking about women like that.
Yeah, like it's like he got this woman complex. Like it's very interesting.
He irritated the fuck out of me because I was drunk and we were in the pool and he hit me in my face with some boxing gloves. I thought it was very out the way, you know?
Like deliberate, like he had no reason to?
Yeah, I thought he was just like hating on me. I don't know, why would he do that, you know?
Well, he said he's the king of sneak. Who on the show did you grow to love? Keeping it positive.
Oh, I really grew to love Dime in the Body. And I grew to love Unc.
Oh, we know. Oh, okay, listen.
Because
you was professing your love for Unc. in your confessionals.
Yeah.
It was getting, for me, it was a little uncomfortable.
Well,
when I was looking at it, I was just like, damn, he's really like lusting over this thing in his confessionals.
I was so, when I tell you the way, and honestly, I did say that stuff, but the way that they clipped and edited.
They no clip and editing. You said, I want that nigga. That is no clip and editing on me.
Well, I said a lot of stuff to be interesting.
Shock value.
Shock value. Production in your ear. You know, all that good mixy stuff.
You know what I think? I think production thought was going to be not okay with it, and it didn't work out.
I don't think that.
You don't?
No.
Because I find it crazy they ruined him with you and.
I think like Unc was very like mature.
Yeah, I know, but I think production didn't know that. I think they're like, put the oldest cast member who's probably stuck in his ways with the tall gay boy that got a crush on him. Put him in that room. They gonna fight.
I just think like it was all a blessing, and I think Unc got the program and he understood TV. We were in like the same room, like it wasn't like planned. I don't think it was planned. I think it was just like happened.
I don't know. Listen, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay, well, I could tell you. They was fighting over rooms. And
you made a comment. You was like, y'all fighting over bids like y'all ain't got bids at home.
Yeah, they was being really dirty over them fucking bids. And to me, it's like, we're here working. We're not here to like live fab. Like if y'all not living fab at home, then that's y'all problem.
Who was acting mad thirsty for a bed?
Mac. Like he was on the fucking Bad Girls Club, like in 2009. And like those bitches was 18. You know, they were young. Yeah. It was in the early 2000s. I understand why they were fighting over bids and rooms. We're older. It's 2024. A lot of us live in places that are better than every room inside of this building, right? This mansion right now. So we don't give a fuck. Like, we're here to work and get our check and leave. So you could have put me inside a motherfucking hay house. I didn't give a fuck. I'm here to do my motherfucking job and go home to my real empire. You know, this is not, I don't expect this to be comfortable, you know?
So our next game we're gonna play, and I play this with every interviewer.
Okay.
Interviewee. It's called One Word. Jason Lee plays this game. I just say one word, and whatever comes to your mind, just say it. And it's so crazy because you of all people, this is probably gonna be a fun. It may be a food, it may be a celebrity, I'm just gonna say one word, and what's the word that comes to your mind when I say that one word?
Oh, okay.
Tommy Lee.
Gemini.
Gemini sister. CEO Isaiah.
Twin.
Oh, Sexy Red.
Not TV lover.
She is?
Yeah.
I love it. City boys or country boys?
I always be with a country boy, but I think I'm supposed to be with a city boy. But I never dated a city boy.
Oh, it's country boys.
Yeah.
So that's all you know. Diddy.
I know. So he's a horrible person.
One word.
Horrible.
A loyal broke nigga or a rich cheater?
A rich cheater. Rich cheater. Well, because a loyal broke nigga is a dream come true. I can make a nigga rich. Like, a loyal broke nigga is literally a dream come true. But I think a rich cheater is more easier to come across than a loyal broke nigga. If I was with a loyal broke nigga, I'll be with him forever. But
I think I would too. Like, I feel like you broke, you better be loyal, but that don't be the case.
No, they be cheaters. So
yeah, I'm like, so you broke and cheating on me?
So just go with the rich nigga.
Go, I might as well cry in a Porsche. Zoe.
Zoe put me on in a way.
I love that.
Put me on.
Put me on. Chic.
One word for chic. Questionable. You know how you see somebody who wants to be somebody's friend, and then the other person is like, I don't know if I like you or not. So like, I'm like the person who like, oh, I want to be your friend, chic. And he like, I don't know if I like you or not. And I'm kind of like, well, bitch. Like, I'm not like, I'm not like the person who shies away. Like, well, I'm like, okay, well, bitch, it is what it is. Like, you know, I'm like just as bitchy.
Kai Dance.
New York Butch Queen.
Definitely heavy on the New York. Anthony. New York Butch Queen.
Anthony is a sweetheart.
Growth. OnlyFans.
I would never date nobody that does OnlyFans, but, well, it depends on how you do it, because I do OnlyFans. I love the adult industry, I support it, but I can't just be laid up with no nigga who's just like, fucking
actively doing the OnlyFans, right?
Yeah, I want to be the only one who see like, yo, all of that.
But what if they're not doing it while dating you, but people can still see it because he has an OnlyFans?
I'm irritated.
Damn.
Because when we walking in the room together, I can't even have a bitch size us up because they already seen your size.
People coming up to you saying you lucky.
Yeah, or you a size queen. Bitch, who was you talking to?
Trump.
I like Trump.
Kamala Harris.
I love Kamala Harris.
Last but not least, Shamar. One word.
One word. Beautiful.
I love it.
Yeah.
So why you hit him with a bouquet of flowers?
Huh? He said that I him with coke.
Oh, that's a claim now. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All I saw was Playboys versus Zodiac House or something like that.
I don't know what the fuck it was.
But you walked in there and you just started hitting him, and I'm like, I wonder what happened.
Yeah, he went on live and said some false allegations, and it really hurt my feelings. And don't play with me. I would never do that.
We're back to the questions, but we're wrapping up.
Okay.
So I'm gonna hit you with some heat. Thank you for playing. One word. All right, what would you say was the wildest fight you've seen on Deja Vu this season?
Mac and Don. If I'm sitting from the outside looking and I can feel the fight, it's a big fight. Like I was like saying, ouch. And I wasn't even getting hit. So I'm like, oh, like I want them to stop.
People enjoy watching girls, whether it's on Bad Girls Club, Baddies, South Central Baddies, they enjoy watching girls fight, but they say for some reason when it's guys fighting, it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, because it's like you can hear the hits, you can feel the hits,
grunts,
the grunts. It's too serious and it's too on point. It's like when a nigga hit, they 9 times out of 10 really gonna hit each other in the face. They're too trained. It's like men were born to be fighters. Mm-hmm. So it's like it looks too serious at that point. They end up drawing blood, breaking faces, all type of weird shit.
Any last words for anyone in the cast?
Well, let me see my last word, like something that I didn't get to say to a cast. I really think everybody did a great job in their own way, in their own character. I think this season of Deja Vu was kind of boring. And I say boring because it was very grown. It wasn't the typical Nttv
production, but people say that about Deja Vu.
Okay, well then, yeah, it was definitely a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue. When I feel like you have to make up shit.
Look who we got in the studio. Come on, stand here.
So that'll just let you know. I'm the new brother.
I love to see it.
And I also
shit.
Yeah, it doesn't matter what you fuck all that.
What you trying to say?
He tolerates your homosexuality.
Yeah.
How do you feel about just being friends with someone who doesn't fuck the same thing as
Same question.
Okay, yeah.
So initially,
right answer.
But initially, I'm like, damn, they like, now that TV is predominantly messy, predominantly gay, trans, all this shit going on. Yeah. So I'm like, we gotta put some straight shit in here.
Mm-hmm, you said that.
I said that.
Yeah. Which is fine. I agree.
So I wasn't afraid. I'm cool with that, bro. Like,
I love that.
I know you don't try me. You've never tried me.
What was you gonna say? You're gay.
Yeah, I'm gay. It's fine.
Straight.
No, I know, but
straight.
Yeah.
he's gay, and he's just saying,
what I'm saying
as a gay person,
as a gay
he
man,
had to say
I
it.
can see physicalness.
But
But as
some
a gay
people
man, look,
can't
listen
take
here
that.
though. As
Yeah,
a gay man though, I'm not, my antennas like don't go up for liking or lusting somebody because of how they physically look. You're attractive. You are beautiful.
But the people gonna take it like that. Like,
That's
oh my
fine.
God,
But at the end of the day,
they
Uncle is
you know what I'm
like,
saying?
but
And
my
we was-
thing is to sit with us. Half of these people in this cast is not gonna look like Unc, act like Unc, even be able to go up with Smurf like he is at his age. So I think that's a huge blessing.
I agree.
And I think like he deserves.
Well, really quickly, this is random, but how did you and Shamar start dating, and why did y'all break up? Well, you already said why y'all broke up.
I did?
Well, no, you said why you hit him, but is that why y'all broke up?
No.
Okay, how did y'all start dating? Why did you break up?
Okay.
Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I didn't think the relationship was real. I was like, that's
Yeah,
not
this is the safe place for all my fans to see me be honest and get the real behind the scenes of what you see on TV. And it does not have nothing to do with how he looked physically.
No, it was a
It's-
talk. We had this talk.
Yeah, it's how I'm just not a person who like a famous person for the wrong reasons. His certain shit that he do, we might both do, but I'm just not fucking with that I'm not attracted to that.
I know there's video of you and him in the tub together, kissing and all of that, and I was just like, wow, you're really in character.
Shamar is a great
He got a new
actor.
Facts.
Yeah, acting. And
Let's clear this shit up with Jay Galore. Why are y'all fighting? Because he with Jay Galore?
he with Jay, and I couldn't whoop her ass. I really wanted to beat the shit out of Jay.
No. Remember
I
she
couldn't.
invaded my confessionals?
She did everything.
Or Deja Vu.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
invaded my confessionals.
Yeah.
With some messy ass shit. Y'all gonna see.
Y'all gonna
it.
see it. Stay
Yeah.
tuned.
Do you have anything coming up?
I have a lot of stuff coming out.
Tell your fans.
I have a love show with Shamar that,
Oh, let me get it out. You got it.
yeah,
You
now
got
my aunt has to go.
Go ahead. What you got going?
My boyfriend Shamar, me and him will be starring roles in this love show on Almond TV. Tasha K is hosting it. I have another show with Boss Tech, and I'm the house father, and it's a stripper show.
Oh. Boss said you need to come up here. She was supposed to come up there.
She was supposed to. And you guys, I'm gonna forewarn y'all, this show is gonna make y'all perceive me in a different way. It's on Almond TV. A lot of y'all gonna hate me, I'm sorry.
Damn, Almond.
Yeah. I'm doing MTV too. I can't say exactly what's the name of the show, and I can't say what it's about, but just know that we'll talk off camera, but
Okay, bro.
it's gonna be really, really good, but it's gonna be super duper fun.
It's gonna be dope.
It's gonna be fun.
Almond, thank you so much for coming. I had a ball. We was laughing this whole interview. Thank you. I
love
you
you.
too.
I
I
love
love
you
you before
too.
and after me.
Yeah, it was
I love
fun.
you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Make sure you guys continue to follow Almond on social media, Almond
Please
Roberts.
Follow me, you guys.
Make sure that you continue to watch Deja Vu, even though it's the last season. Watch him on his new love show coming up with Tasha K.
That's Shamar.
And whatever else he has coming up.
Yeah. So get ready, guys. Love y'all.
Wow. Thank you.
Love you. I love you more.
You like that last video? Well, the good news is I got plenty more right here on YouTube. Just hit the subscribe button so you're always notified when I upload to my channel. That's right. Binge watch the out of me.